of the day. We're so happy following the Blues. We love you, what more can we say? Let's see you in the cup, singing our song, helping and sharing the load. It's worth the point at home when we sing together. We're there at the end of the road. We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy following the Blues. We love you, what more can we say? We have a team that's tough.
There we go, so welcome to St Andrews on this wonderful, beautiful, glorious day at the training session. So we're hoping to get a few interviews with some of the fans who have turned up this morning. So stay tuned. There you go, I'm with the wonderful, handsome Mr. Charlie Glover. How you doing, buddy?
All right, mate, you?
Yeah, I'm going to ask the obvious.
Go on then.
What brought you down today?
Well, I wanted to see, obviously, new players that are coming and exactly how the Blues actually train.
Have you seen any of the pre-season at all? On TV and that, like?
Yes, on the
on Facebook and things like that.
Yeah.
Anybody impressed you?
Well, to be honest, at the moment, they're all impressing me. Oh, you know, I think, well, what I've seen, it looks like a good outcome.
Yeah, the new lad looks after us.
He certainly does. Yeah, he certainly does, and let's hope that all these new lads and Jude Bellingham, you know, they get a chance to play in the team.
Who knows, it could surprise us through the season.
Well, so what's the point in signing people if you're not going to play them?
Exactly. So, predictions for the season ahead? What would you be happy with?
I'd be happy about 10th. I would be happy with about 10th.
Yeah.
But whether we're going to finish 10th is another matter.
Yeah, good stuff. What you going to through at the back? Are you happy with through at the back?
No, I don't like the through at the back. To be honest, I think we're going to get caught out so many times, but who knows, it might work. It depends on who gets played in front.
Yeah. Good stuff. Fantastic. Thank you, Charlie Glover.
Okay, Chris.
Who predicts us being 10th. Thank you very much.
We've got Mick here from Blues for All, Tilton Talk Show, Blues Training Day. Mick, what have you thought of it so far?
Oh, it's excellent. It's a lovely day. It's fantastic for the kids. They're all off and they've all been looking forward, and really gives you the buzz for the new season.
Weather's been kind to us, hasn't it? Like you say, with the kids being off school and that, it's a great day for them to come out and watch the boys train.
Fabulous, and look at the attendance. You know, we've got nearly one side of the stand 3/4 full.
I was saying it's probably going to be about this for the Brighton friendly as well. So on Saturday, which shows that, you know, good weather and it'll bring the fans out.
Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt. I think the weather will definitely bring them out to the Blues.
Obviously, a change of a overhaul over the summer. What are your thoughts on what the squad currently looks like going into a week and a half before the season starts?
Well, basically, it's difficult now that we've lost Shay Adams, but let's move on. We've done a couple of inclusions. The squad's basically the same. We've got a few more people that's come back from loans from different clubs. And look, we've got to move forward and let's give them a chance. Pep's in a driving seat, and I think, you know, we'll hold out on against anybody.
Absolutely, and with, like you say, with the fans behind us, it'll always be a difficult place to come for teams. Which of the players in particular over pre-season or in this training session have caught your eye so far?
Well, Duke and David Davis with his fitness, he looks really fit. I've hoped that Vassal's had a good summer. I did speak to him at the end of the season. Good summer behind him, and if he can start scoring goals, I think will be a big plus for us.
He could be a standout this season, couldn't he? Because if you think about it, last season very much in the shadow of Che and Duke. You know, only getting chances off the bench here, there, and everywhere. And with Che going now, a decent start to the season, a regular run in the team, we could see the Vestel that we hoped we got when we bought him.
Yeah, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt. I think if he has a good run in the team, start scoring goals, and I think that he'll have a good partnership with Duke as well. And let's get back to the Adams-Duke partnership. The potential's there. Let's hope, fingers crossed, we can move on.
Brilliant. Cheers, Mick. Have a good season.
Thank you.
Back at the training day with Callum and Lewis. Callum, I'll come to you first. Training session's just winding down. What are your thoughts on the session today?
Yeah, I think it's been a good session to see some of the young players play. Just excited for the season to start now.
Lewis, you're down here as well. Obviously, the session's just winding down. Season a week and a half away. What are your thoughts and predictions for the season ahead with what we've got?
I don't know. I think it'll be an interesting season with the new system that we're going to be playing. I think it could go really well, it could go really bad, and with some of the new players. So I think it'll be interesting, to say the least.
A lot of change over the summer, obviously with the manager going and a different system being in place. Exciting? Is change exciting, do you think, or would the fan base rather just we know what we're playing with?
I think it is exciting. It's something different. With the players that we're linked to constantly, it can only be exciting, I guess. We could have a great season. Who knows?
Yeah. And Callum, obviously the players on show today. Which of them, new signings coming in? Which of the players have stood out, and you're looking forward to seeing this season?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing Crowley getting in the action. So, yeah, I think the signing of Salter is going to be really good for us. So, I think we just need to bolster up the options at the back and maybe get some playing forward.
Great stuff. Thanks very much, lads. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Moving on, I'm joined by the beautiful, gorgeous tenor ladies.
Talented.
I've actually come down just to see the lads start their training session and see the new lads that have arrived on the scene as well.
So, who's impressed you so far during pre-season? If you've seen anything on video, Facebook,
Jukovic, definitely. Crowley, the new side.
Crowley's good.
And it's great we signed a new contract. It's great we signed a new contract. With what's going on, predictions for the season ahead?
Well, I was quite looking forward to this season, to be fair, with Monk in charge. I thought we was going to have a exciting and upbeat.
Top 3 or 4.
Because I know you can't go back and you've got to go on, you've got to move forwards and you've got to give our Pep a chance and the boys a chance without him. But he brought back the good feel factor, and at the end of the last season it made me feel that this season would be even better. But having said that,
is the Monk issue still hurting? It is with you.
It is with me, simply because I know that managers come and go, and I know it's just a badge to them, whereas to us it's everything to us, isn't it? But he brought the good feel factor back.
Yeah.
Not amongst just the lads started playing together better than previously, and the fans was turning up more. And I think
Felt
that
more
it's
of a
sort of
team and-
there's a little bit of a down feeling at the minute. But having said all that, I'll still be here. I'm as easy to get older, and I'll be here till I can't make it anymore. So you support the team, not the manager, don't you?
It's a badge, isn't it? It's a badge.
Yeah. You've got to give him a chance. You've got to give him a chance.
As you know, the players and the management do listen to this. Any message to the players? Any messages? Players and staff?
Dukey, we need a sing-song.
Yes, Duke promised at the awards that he's going to do a video with the tenor ladies, but I have got to give out a shout to Vassal. He's an absolute gent. He came and sat with us at the awards, and he brought us all a drink, and he wants to sit on our table
With the
tenor ladies, and I've got to say he was an absolute gent. And I'm hoping this season he shines like he did before he got injured.
And to the supporters.
Yeah,
it was great.
Tenor ladies, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Keep right on. Keep right on.
Okay, so I'm with Stav. And that's the same question I asked everybody else. What brought you down today? Don't say your car.
I was going to say I drove myself down. No, I brought the kids down to get them to sit and watch their doing training and that, because you're not allowed to go up to the West Hills anymore and watch it like you used to be able to when it was around them. So
I wonder why that is.
it's a good idea. It's Spygate probably with Leeds.
Of course, yeah. So I don't know if you've seen any of the pre-season games on Facebook and social media and that. Like, anybody impressed you?
Yeah, watched a few. I think Seddon looks quality. What I've seen of him. Crowley looks absolutely superb. People are talking about losing Potter, and I think in Crowley and Bratty as well. I think we've got two players there very similar to Potter, but they work harder. I said, so I don't think they'll miss Potter at all. I think either one of them will step in and fill the shoes of Potter.
Crowley could be the steal of the season.
He looks it.
I know Arsenal fans, they love him, don't they?
Yeah,
so we've got a bit of a bargain there. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, so honestly, your thoughts on the season ahead and where you think Blues will finish?
I was a bit sceptical, to be fair, to start off with, but with the signings with Crowley and things like that, I think there's no reason why we can't be looking at top 6, to be fair. We need Vassell to hit the ground running.
True.
He was out injured for a long time, and sometimes players never come back to where they used to be. Like before Vassell, when he got injured with his knee, he never come back the same player. Hopefully Vassell will, and Dukey will carry on hammering the goal, so fingers crossed. With Crowley as well, we'll create a few more chances and put some away, so I think top 6 is well within our reach.
Okay, good stuff. And your message to the players, as you know, they listen and watch our show. What is your message to the players?
All I'll say is just give 100%, that's all we ask for. 100%, and that's all we want. Okay. You give 100% for that shirt, we'll be behind you all the way.
Cheers, Dad.
Okay, back at the Blues training day, and we have Richard Haylor with us. Richard,
Chris.
How are you doing?
Great to see you, mate. Good to see you.
And you've brought the weather with you?
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Just like good old Miami day.
Absolutely, warm enough for you, I hope.
Beautiful.
What are your thoughts on the training day so far?
Fantastic, mate. Fantastic. I'm optimistic. I really am, with this new shape and everything else, and the new guys they're bringing in. Connolly's looking sharp. We've got the Chelsea guy coming in, Salter Clark, and yeah, good. I mean, it's not going to be an overnight fix, obviously, but it will take time. But I think they're looking sharp and they're working great. They're working hard. I think it's going to be good.
And change is important, isn't it? You know, you can stand still for 3 years in the Championship and you go from playoff contenders to relegation, as Ipswich have shown over the last few years. So, you know, obviously there are extenuating circumstances behind the change this summer, but the fact it's happened, we have to give the guys a chance now. They're building towards something, and we hope that it works out this season.
Absolutely, Chris. I totally agree with you. And, you know, with like Jude Bellingham and the younger guys coming through too, I think, yes, as you say, it's going to take time. It'll take time to build. But it's looking sharp, it's looking exciting, and it's going to be different. I mean, you can keep, as you say, you can keep slugging away, doing the same thing, and get the same result, you know. But this it's new and it's dynamic, and I hope it comes off, you know.
And it's always good, isn't it? You know, for Blues especially, you know, when the fans get a chance to see a young kid come through the ranks. You just mentioned Jude Bellingham, Odin Bailey as well has played a big part in pre-season this season. It's always good to see those players come through, isn't it?
Absolutely, and you know, for people of my vintage, which I don't want to say what year, but I remember seeing Francis's first game, and the excitement that went around this ground to see that, you know, and I want to see that again. And, you know, see the youth coming through. I mean, I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
You know.
And obviously your work this summer, ambassador with Excessive Blues, is that right? How's that going?
That's correct, yeah. I mean, very honoured to be invited by Steve Portman and the guys at Excessive Blues to help encourage and expand the brand, hopefully. And I'll do whatever I can stateside. You never know. See what we can do. It's already growing already. The impetus is already there. It's already, from the beginning of the year, it's already grown. So
they do a great job, don't they, Steve and the guys?
Yeah, fantastic. They do so much work. It's so important, you know, and it gives people a chance to get down here and support their club, and you know what it's like. I mean, the excitement of being down here. It's just give folks a chance. It's great.
Absolutely,
I love it.
And obviously, hoping this weather sort of sticks around and moves across the pond in a couple of weeks.
Oh, why would that be then, Chris? I wonder why Chris would want good weather in Miami in a couple of weeks.
There's a few thunderstorms at the moment, isn't there? Is it stormy season?
Yeah, well, it is. It's it's the rainy season, and you will get some afternoon storms, Chris. But on the whole, it'll be fantastic.
We'll make the most of it in the morning then.
We certainly will. So we'll get down the beach nice and early. Jogging and.
Oh yes. No, I'm looking forward to it.
No, we'll be in the bar.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. Thanks very much, Richard. See you soon.
Great to see you, Chris.
Really appreciated. James Beattie's with us now. James just had the session, open session with the fans. How's it gone in the heat?
Yeah, the heat's okay. Martin, the groundsman, made sure that the pitch was nice and slick, so that helped a lot. Because if the pitch is dry, you can't really move the ball around. But session went. The lads had a warm up with Rushy, and then we went into a few little rondos, and then some patterns of play, offensively and defensively. And then finishing off with like 10 minutes of individual work. Some lads did some defending and passing, and then we put on like midfielder passing to a 10, getting turned, and then finishing into the goal. So it was quite a low key session with the game yesterday. The lads played 45 minutes each, so we had to be careful, especially with the heat. It was more like a flush recovery, but they're at that stage in pre-season where they can handle that, and I hope it was enjoyable for the fans.
Yeah, obviously with the game yesterday, it wasn't going to be high intensity out there, and with the weather as well. But is it just getting obviously with the change of system over the summer, getting those basics right with the, like you say, with the 10, using that 10 from the midfielders?
Yeah, definitely. Dan Crowley's come in, looks really relaxed in that position. We've got Kareem, we've also got Mags who could play in that position as well. But as I say, Dan's come in and done well in the 2 games that he's played. Settled into the group really well. It's quite an easy group to settle in, because the lads are all really good and decent lads. And hopefully, he can make that position his own.
Obviously, you mentioned Dan there. I think he's one that's going to be a big hit down St Andrews this season. With the ease he seems to play football at. Obviously, there's other additions who have come in. Fans hoping there might be a couple more coming in. The new guys settled in well. Obviously, you said about the ease in which the group allowed them to settle, but on the pitch as well, you're happy with their development?
Yeah, they're good players. So good players always integrate into a group quite easily. You've got Jake as well, who's come from Chelsea. And like you say, I don't know any ins and outs about any signings or anything, but hopefully there'll be more to come.
Brilliant. Thanks ever so much, James. Good luck for the season.
Thank you.
What more can we say? Birmingham's the team. Down at St Andrews, we are all supporters of our team. We chanted Super Blues, ringing all around. Now all you blue boys know what we mean. We are the